Welcome to this week's dose of O2 from FiveTwo, a conversation designed especially for sacramental entrepreneurs. Sometimes we need someone to light a fire under us, and every fire needs a little oxygen. Feel free to share this with your friends.
When it comes to cars, I'm stupid crazy. I obsess over them, especially when I get in and the speedometer reads 180 plus, because when I'm running out to the grocery store, God knows I need to get there and back fast. So when I look at cars, I can't help but want to know what's under the hood. What makes the baby haul? I want the numbers, valves, horsepower, turbos, especially if they're twins, and volume. Well, in this issue of FiveTwo, I want to lay out what's under our hood. What makes FiveTwo go? You could say it's the engine that propels and multiplies. I like to say it's the fuel for the movement. That's what we're about. Fueling a movement of sacramental entrepreneurs who start a variety of spiritual communities that create baptized followers of Jesus from lost people. We believe the church is called to reach new, and in order to do that, we need to start new. Some of us are ready to start. Others of us need some sharpening. We all need someone to lead the efforts. Those are the sacramental entrepreneurs that we're looking for. You might say those men and women, they're the engines that make FiveTwo go. Well, we want to ID these people. We want to equip them and launch them ASAP. They're the ones we want to invest in. We believe they're in one of two places, either already in your congregation, hiding out in your pews or in your groups, or they're in your community, waiting to be befriended by the church, which is you. In both instances, they're probably waiting for someone to say, hey, would you start something? So everything FiveTwo does has the sacramental entrepreneur in mind. From our website to our locals to our national conference, the SE is our client, seriously. Which is why we've developed a process, the fuel, that equips the SE and moves the movement forward. In a bone to my Lutheran friends, here are the 6 chief parts of FiveTwo's fuel. Part number 1, Jesus. It all starts and ends with Him. He's the center of the universe, the reason we exist, Alpha, Omega, Savior, and Lord. His presence is real, not just in the sacraments, but also in me, which makes me His sacrament for the world. Part number 2, identity, who you are in Jesus. This part helps you know yourself the way Jesus knows you, Psalm 139 stuff, which will lead to you following Jesus more and helping others do the same. Part number 3, community. You and I best experience Jesus in community. So we need community to grow, and as sacramental entrepreneurs, need to know how to grow community. This chief part provides relationships that lead to courage and camaraderie that leads to how. Part number 4, the sacramental entrepreneur, the key to it all. This part of the fuel equips the SC to start something sacramental for lost people. It provides leaders for new starts and starts for new people. Part number 5, multiplication. In this part of the fuel, we will start to see the culture of congregations and communities change. Great momentum will start to take place as SEs multiply disciples who multiply disciples. And part number 6, movements. Now change starts to take place not just in congregations, but in denominations. Not just in communities, but in countries. This provides renewal and reformation for the global church. FiveTwo is a network that wants to fuel a movement. We're shooting for 10,000 sacramental entrepreneurs over the next 30 years. The cycle I laid out is the gas that will get us there. In the upcoming weeks, we'll publish a standalone video on each step of this cycle, starting with the next video. I hope you'll join me.